All right, so we're starting to push back here. Let me finish this up. Again, the whole point of this video is to show you guys the tracking. I don't need the left one. The left one is actually right beneath my seat. So I don't have the left one here at this time. I can use it, I guess, but I don't really need it now. Again, this is amazing, and we have some heavy fog. Fellow pilots, welcome back to the channel. My name's Jose, and today we're going to be departing Fort Lauderdale International Airport over back to where I work at Miami International Airport as an air traffic controller here in virtual reality. That sounded weird. I actually work as a real air traffic controller, not as a ATC and VR. Anyways, you mean what I know, right? Again, X-Plane 11, HP Reverb G2, and this flight, I decided to do it for two reasons: to test the headset and also to set this up for my buddy, VR Flight Sim Guy. I'm gonna link his account here below. Check him out. He has way more X-Plane content than me, and it is amazing. He's really good. So a while back, another friend, Gamezwithspring, I'm gonna link him too because he's the one that told me how to record in HD. So that's how we can see this amazing cockpit in detail with awesome clarity. So now a big thing here, we're going to talk about the HP Reverb G2. Everyone talks about the tracking, and hopefully, actually, you know what, we might be a little delayed here, but hopefully we'll have a normal flight. Again, I've been flying with HP Reverb G1 for quite the time, and I have not had any push-ups. I mean push-ups, listen to me. I have not had any issues. So we got the tow pulling up here. While they're doing that, we're going to set a couple things here for departure. Brakes RTO. I need to turn off this landing light because that's probably blinding the guy. And these lights look really good here. All right, logo's on. Now he's doing that down there. Let me see. We're gonna set altitude 3000. I think either I heard a plane or I hear the tug. Either way, that tug's a little too loud. Now, actually, I normally have a joystick right here, which I'm working on in the back, so I can quickly come right over here. Let me see if I get this right. You know
okay,
what?
all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
The only thing is the number 0. I have a wood frame right here for my sim pit, which, you know what, it'd be better if I had the camera pointing down, but you can trust that I'm clicking over here everything. Now we're gonna go back over here, check fuel weight, payload, 0 fuel weight 43,111. We're gonna punch that in here, 43.1. Reserves, what do we got for reserves? I don't know, we'll just call it 5,000. 5,800, even better. Oh, 5.0.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Stop. Alright, let's release the parking brake real fast. 5.0. And then cost 3.0. Alright, so we're starting to push back here. Let me finish this up. Again, the whole point of this video is to show you guys the tracking. I don't need the left one. The left one is actually right beneath my seat. So I don't have the left one here at this time. I can use it, I guess, but I don't really need it now. Again, this is amazing, and we have some heavy fog. So let me try to punch this flight plan in. Hopefully it works. I have not flown X-Plane in quite a while. And let's see, flight number, we'll call it 101. Destination is going to be KMIA. Did it take it? Oh wait, hold on, let's do this real fast. KFLL. And then K. Oh sweet, look at this. I mean, again, this Reverb G2, the clarity in here is amazing. Actually, now that that's open, let's let's get these announcements going real fast. Whatever he says, I'm not sure.
From Saitek, we'd like to add a welcome board. Anticipate possibly some light bumps or some choppy areas. We can climb out as a precaution, keep our flight attendants seated for a few minutes. Make sure we know, what that ride's going to be like before.
All right, so we're 10 left, perfect, and then.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
All right, parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna get this name right here. I hope I do. And execute. Let's zoom out. What is it doing? It's giving me like a direct route. All right, we'll figure that out here in just a moment. We are in the Zibo 7.3. And this thing takes up a lot of FPS. So right now we're running at 2425 with an overclock 9700K and a 2080 RTX 2080. All right, let me do one more thing real fast. Hardware. Again, so we're working on the tracking of this controller here, and for the most part, I never have any issues with it. Display, fuel gauge. HUD for captain. Thank you very much.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright, so the Miami localizer is going to be 108.9. We're going to set that up here. All right, sweet. All right, so as you can see, it's starting to get a little foggy. We're gonna release the parking brake. Let me reset my position here, and we're gonna taxi out. This is gonna be kind of interesting, as I wanted to land over there right when this weather was settling in, but now. Wait a minute. I have no clue where I'm at. Alright, so I think this is going to take us to the runway. Yeah, is that the hold short for the runway? Alright, so we're parallel to it now. Visibility, as you can see, is terrible. And we are crossing the old runway 13. Oh, actually not yet, but it's up ahead. That's an exit for the runway, so that's good. We're going the right direction. Now, the flight plan did not load. Unfortunately, as you can see here, we're going to be stuck with my vectors, my altitude, and I guess just my adjustments the whole way there. $250. We are booking it. Now, I'm somewhat familiar with the 737. Not super familiar with the FMC, but I'm still learning, and this should be pretty good. Let's do this. Let us. All right, so right now we're taxiing to runway 10 left. That is, I think the FBO's over here. We're almost there. There's no traffic. We're number 1. here we go. So this might be the hold short for the ILS critical area. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Cat 2, Cat 3. But since there's no one here, we're gonna move forward. We are number 1. Check that out, we have traffic over there. So this was also done to show my buddy VR Flight Sim guy how it looks, how it should look, and then I'm gonna have a little write-up for him. And if anybody else is curious on how to record in HD with X-Plane 11, I'll make a little tutorial on how it's done. Alright, here we go. Park here real fast, configure a couple things. Heading 096. We're gonna go to 250 on the speed, 096. We'll just stay at 3,000 feet. This is gonna be a pretty quick flight. Let's see.
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure.
What else? Lab set.
Okay, the
I
cabin
think
is
we're
secured.
good.
Have a good flight.
So this, I guess you can put anywhere. I'll just put it in between my legs for now. And this Zibo, man, it looks and sounds so good. We shouldn't be too heavy, so that's why I didn't put none of my V speeds in. Wow, this is intense. Can't see anything. Alright, we'll go ahead and call that. I forgot my HUD. Bring the HUD down. No, don't do this. Oh gosh, this is nasty.
1,000.
Alright, gear up. Are we above it? Holy smokes, we are above it. Alright, we're out of 1,000. Flaps up. Brakes regular, and let's see if we can arm
1,000 to go.
arm the autopilot. I finally figured that out. That was a mess. We're going to descend back to 3,000 feet, turn right, heading 180, and we are heading to Miami International Airport. Now, for some reason, my flight plan that I made in little nav map didn't stick, but you can see I'm locked here at 45 frames per second, and this is running amazing. We're gonna go ahead and leave, I guess the light's on right now. So let's turn right, heading 270. Right now we're entering the downwind at Miami International Airport. So if I'll show you right here, Opelika, we should not be overflying Opelika, I'll be honest. So let's bring this back further north. We'll zoom this in. Yeah, that's better. This will give us a better angle, I think, for runway 12 at Miami, which, as we can see, it is fogged in. Now we'll go ahead and do
Fairly smooth ride today. We have the seatbelt sign turned off, and while you're seated, we do ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened about you at all times in case you encounter unexpected bumpy air. And we do thank you for flying with us on American.
Oh, he said American. We're in Southwest. Runway 12. Course. Let me see if I can look it up. All right, it's gonna be 124. Course 124. We're gonna try to see if we can do a full auto land. Not sure. And we're about to increase the speed. Here we go.
Miami INTL information Delta. 1000 Zulu weather. Wind calm, RVR 500. Sky conditions 50 overcast, temperature 14, dew point 14. Altimeter 2992. Arriving runway 09, departing runways 09, 08 right. Advise on initial contact you have Delta.
Alright, so there we heard it, RVR 500, and this deck of clouds is right there at 50 feet, so... Alright, let's do it. Let's bring back the speed here. Alright, we'll keep the speed coming back to one. We'll just pull all the way back to 180 because we are just about here. Dope. Alright, so we might intercept that Piana. 3,000 feet. Gonna bleed off some speed here. We'll drop the gear. Set. Do flaps 1. Alright, we see the diamond. Pretty much in a base turn here. And let's pull it back. 170. Laps 10. Two and a half miles. Here we go. Here we go. Make sure press cross and Piana here. All right. Well, we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see if we can do this. Alright, brakes set to 2. Speed brakes are armed. I think iron is at 3. Alright, here we go. It's set up. We're intercepting right at Piana and pull back the speed another few knots. We should start descending here right on final. There we go. Holy smokes, this is amazing. No weather, no terrain. We got that point. So it appears we're a little right of center.
2500.
Single channel. Make sure is everything correct. 108.9, 108.9. Yeah, it says single channel. Alright, let's jump back in. Oh, check out the vortices, the wingtip. Yeah, so as you guys can see, these controls have been pretty good. Even when I put it on my lap and I pick it right back up, everything appears to be really good. So yeah, look at the detail here. I mean, what you guys see is what I see. Again, I don't have to lean in here. I can read all these numbers. 1.28, 32, 46, 17, 1.3. These, actually I could still read that. Flaps, barely. Flaps limit. Flaps 1, 250 knots. Flaps 2, that's awesome. Is that what that says? Flaps 5.
500.
All right, here we go. Let's focus.
400.
I don't like when it does that. I'm not sure what that was, but X-Plane still does that.
300. 200.
I should not have adjusted the speed there. All right.
100.
Holy smokes. Look at that.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
What in the world? I cannot believe I just did that. That was
80 knots.
That was amazing. All right. Sorry about that.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened
Wow.
until the seatbelt sign is turned off. And keep the aisles clear of all carry-on items. Take a moment to check your seat back pocket for any personal items, like tablets and cell phones.
I wonder
Open the overhead
if the
compartment,
hold
be
short.
careful, as items may have moved in
I don't
flight.
see the runway
And
hold
thank you for
short
choosing American
bars.
Airlines.
So I think that was Sierra back there. This is going to be Tango. Yeah, look, there's taxiway Tango right there. And that was awesome. Southwest repositioning from Fort Lauderdale to Miami International. So I guess you can take a right turn there on Quebec, but I always just tell Southwest or Delta. They're parking with Delta over here now. I tell them taxi straight into the ramp with me. That way they don't have to call ground. So Quebec is behind me. Papa is the taxiway I am on. And this should be spot 20 entrance with an MD-11 or AI. What is that? Now, I'm just kind of curious if these guys are going to stop for me. No, BMW drivers living up to their stereotype. I'm just... got ghost carts running around. We're going. Spot 20, yep, we're right here. That is awesome. I don't think I've seen one before. Parked as AI. That's cool. So Delta does park here. Oh, sweet. We'll just take this parking spot right here. Right next to Delta, so they see the competition. And someone just ran right through me. Well, fellow pilots, I appreciate you guys tagging along for this flight. Again, check out the video below for my buddy VRpilot Sims awesome channel. Steve has a lot of great content on X-Plane 11, and if X-Plane 11 is one of your top sims, I think you'll definitely appreciate it, just because he has way more videos than me and really good content. So check that out. I'll try to do a tutorial on how to record HD with X-Plane 11, and it pretty much doesn't cost any FPS. My results so far have been pretty good, and as you guys can see, the HP Reverb performs amazing. The controllers I think are amazing. But yeah, appreciate you guys tagging along. We'll do it again. Be well.